13-year pro, UC Davis Hall of Fame member, MLS Cup Champion, and USSF licensed coach Quincy Amarikwa here, and happy to present the Perfect Soccer Podcast, where your host, 7-year MLS and USL pro Akeem O'Connor Ward, goes one-on-one to get to know your favorite and aspiring pro players and coaches, both on and off the pitch. Today's episode is sponsored by PerfectSoccerSkills.com. Our $5 buy one get one free mini ball and our 10 size 5 balls for only $100 specials are both now available for purchase on our website. And for those of you interested in customized items, we've got you covered as well, with our custom designed jerseys and full uniforms starting as low as $25 and our custom designed soccer balls for you, your club, or school also starting as low as $25. Get all the info you need and place your order at PerfectSoccerSkills.com. If you have any specific soccer needs, special requests, or know someone perfect to be a guest on our podcast, please send an email to our support team at contact@PerfectSoccerSkills.com. Thanks, and we hope you enjoyed today's episode.
What's up, Perfect Soccer Podcast peeps? It's been a minute. I am your new host, Akeem Ward, and we got a special one today for you guys. We got the man, the myth, the legend, the 4-time CPL champion, 2-time glove winner of the CPL, current USL championship player, Triston Henry. That's what we got him here. We got him in. We got him on the pod, you know?
Thanks for having me, man. Appreciate you.
Bro, I appreciate you hopping on, bro. So, man, you've done a lot, bro. You are Canadian, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Canadian, bro. So talk to me about your youth, bro. So I saw that it said something about Toronto Lynx and somewhere before that, bro. So give me the youth. Give me the rundown, bro.
Yeah. So I started playing when I was maybe 10, 12.
Mm-hmm.
And I was a striker for a couple years. And then I wasn't working out.
Time out. You were a what?
Yeah, I was a striker, man, for a couple years. And it just wasn't working out for me. There was a point where I went 2 years without scoring. And I was like, yeah, this ain't for me. So then somehow I ended up putting the gloves on. And then, it just stuck from there. So then I was playing so I was like a late bloomer. So I wasn't with the national team or we had this provincial program. And I wasn't a part of any of that stuff. And then I guess when it came to high school, I went to Toronto Lynx and they were playing in the U.S. tournaments. I forget the name of it, down in Florida and stuff like that. So then I was able to play there, and then I forget what it's called, U.S. something like that. You definitely played in it growing up. And then
I know it's like an international tournament, or is it? You talking about the one in Florida or Dallas? Dallas.
Yeah, it was US U20, something like that. I forget the name of it.
I'll look it up after. That's nothing.
Yeah, so then I was playing in that, and then so the whole time my whole goal was to go to school in the States and get a scholarship. I just went to that team where we played in the US a lot. I played in PDL when I was 16, 17 with Toronto Lynx. So I went from there and then I went to school after.
Bro, love that. So bro, so you didn't even, the goalie thing wasn't even that was on the early journey. When did you become a goalie? What age?
It was 13, 14, I became a goalie. So I was really late, going into it.
Yes.
And then,
wow.
Yeah, it was pretty late. Yeah. And then, I don't know, I just loved it from there. Somehow I loved it. I think they said it takes a different type of person to be a goalie. So I guess I fit that mold. And then, I went from there, man.
That's interesting, bro. Completely different side of the spectrum from trying to score goals. Maybe you didn't. You said for 2 years, which is actually wild. to being a goalie. So you think that that positively or negatively affected you, or did it help you being able to be a striker and then kind of go from striker to goalie? Did that help you, hurt you, or what do you think?
I don't think it helped me in any way or made it worse for me. I think I just always had the athletic ability. Mm-hmm. So then that's why I kind of played striker. It put me up top. I was just fast and able to run past people. Mm-hmm. So I don't think playing striker negatively affect, just had the athletic ability, and I guess with the coordination, I guess it worked out somehow.
I remember to this day you still saying, "Yo, let's race." Bro, the fact that bro, I thought you had no ability of running, bro. Not even literally years in the past, the man that was actually playing striker, bro.
I'm telling you. Like, people think because I have gloves on, maybe I'm not fast, but I can show you, man.
I respect that, bro. So, like, what was because you're in Canada, right? And you end up playing in the US, like, kind of run me through, like, your college recruitment process and then the kind of the college route that you took.
Yeah, so yeah, like I said, I always wanted to go to States and get a scholarship. But I left one part out. I didn't have good grades. So then when it came down to it, like colleges were looking at me, and then as soon as it came to the academic part, it kind of went away. So then I realized I'm like, okay, I can't go Division 1 straight out the gate or straight out of high school. So I was like, okay, maybe I need to go to junior college. So I went to a junior college in upstate New York, Herkimer, and I went there for 2 years because you need 2 years before you could go Division 1. So yeah, I went for there for 2 years, won 2 championships back to back there. Goalkeeper of the year one of those years, and then yeah, I was able to get a full ride to UConn after that.
This man is a winner, bro. I
Yeah,
didn't, bro. You told me you won there, bro. I don't even know why,
yeah.
bro. I have a
I
winner.
usually leave that part out.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I could search for that forever. I don't know if I could find that,
Mhm.
bro. To be
Yeah, I
honest.
don't know if it'll come up. To be fair, like yeah, I don't know if it'll come up. Yeah. But in the junior college, like NJCAA,
Mhm.
I'm like what is this thing called?
Like All American.
No, forget Alabama. I was that too, but like Hall of Fame. Yeah, they put me in the
Oh,
Hall of Fame like 2 years ago.
bro, no.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make sure we get that. I'm gonna make sure we get that in there.
yeah.
I need to see that.
NJCAA Hall of Fame, bro.
I'm
Yeah.
in the Hall of Fame. Wow,
Yeah, it sent me a plaque and everything, bro.
bro.
Yeah,
That's actually wild, bro. To be honest,
yeah.
that's something
It's
like
pretty good.
I don't know, like if you had time to reflect on it, but looking back, bro, that's gonna be dope,
Yeah,
bro. Especially you done
yeah,
everything, family. You can look back, you're like, bro, actually, I'm in the Hall of Fame or something, bro. That's something to
yeah,
super tangible. I think that's dope, bro. And
yeah,
so
for sure.
you ended up at UConn, and then it was what Quinnipiac, correct?
Yeah, so I went to UConn for I think it was one semester. I was on a full ride, and then things didn't go well or whatever there, and then I was like, okay, I need to transfer out. Then I went to Quinnipiac University, which is another Division 1 school, like 40 minutes from UConn, and I got a full ride there. And then, ironically enough, the first game of the season at Quinnipiac, we played UConn at home.
That's crazy.
And then, yeah, at UConn. And I ended up having like the game of my life. We tied 0-0. Like, I'll never forget that game ever in my life. Like, biggest, like, redemption feeling, you know? So, but yeah, it was good to do that. And then, yeah. So,
Bro, that's dope. Nah, you love the redemption arc, bro. But
yeah.
the three schools, bro, I know it couldn't have been easy. So like what do you think like helped you, adjust and get through that? Because as a goalie, bro, there's only one guy that can play, man. So
Yeah, I think it's determination, like, and knowing your ability. And sometimes it's not really about your ability. Maybe it's the environment you're in, or the coach doesn't agree with some of the things you do or your style of playing, stuff like that. So you have to, I think, always remember who you are and know how talented you are and believe in yourself. And maybe say that if it doesn't work out here, it could work out somewhere else. So I just always had that mentality, like, I just need to go somewhere else and then prove myself there. So that's what I tried to do.
nah, I respect that, bro. So after, bro, having a great college career, bro, like when did you think or when did you realize, I can be a pro? Or like or did you? That's the question.
Yeah. No, I think I wanted to after college. I think I knew I had the ability, and maybe I didn't get the exposure I needed to leaving college. So then I know I could go a different route. And then I went back home and I ended up playing for like the best academy in well, halfway through college I played for the best academy in Canada.
Mhm.
So a lot of those guys are on the national team. A lot of those guys are in Europe now. So, and then two of those guys I played together with them at UConn, Kyle Laird and Kwame. Kwame, who plays for Loudon. Where's Kyle Laird? He's in La Liga. Yeah, one of those teams in La Liga in Spain.
Bro, the way
Forget.
you smooth that one over, yeah.
Yeah,
I believe that.
yeah. So a lot of talented guys come out there. So I went there and I played for 2 years until the Canadian League started.
Bro, that's dope, bro. Like, I think it sounds like that, you were exposed to really good players and a really good atmosphere, like you mentioned, and about the college process
Mm,
and trying to figure it out, bro. And like, and that, bro, that's good, bro.
yeah, just determination. That's really all it is. Like a lot of times you could have given up and said maybe it's not for me, but think I wanted to try, and I believed in myself, and I believed in my ability. I just had to be at the right place at the right time, and hope things would work out.
All right, and then let's move to the pro ranks, bro, where this man is a
Mm.
four-time champion of the CPL, two-time Golden Glove winner. How was that, bro? What was your experience at Forge? And then I guess walk us through, what it takes to be a continuous winner, bro, right? Because sometimes people can win,
Yeah.
but four times, bro. There's,
Mm.
times Golden Glove winner.
Yeah.
There's something there that not everybody has, bro. So let us
Yeah.
hear it.
Yeah. So the Canadian CPL is a brand new league in 2019 was the first year. And
Mhm.
then, so yeah, I didn't think much of the league. I didn't know how it would be or anything like that. And that becoming something big right off the jump. Like us playing in CONCACAF League, playing against all those Central American teams. So it was good. And yeah, we were able to win the first year. And the second year, we lost the third year, and then won the fourth and the fifth year. So yeah, I don't know. It was I don't know, special to win those championships and be on teams like that, but it's tough. Like people think it's easy winning when you have such a talented team, but it takes a lot to keep going, and especially to win year after year, to find that hunger and determination to stay on top and knowing that you're getting everyone's best game no matter what. So yeah, it was tough mentally, but like it was good, and thankful for that. And we were able to play in Champions Cup the last 2 years. Yeah, it's been a good experience, but yeah, it's not easy to win, man. But yeah, it's definitely a blessing to have those championships there. Yeah, no, it was good though.
Nah, respect, bro. I respect winning. I haven't won anything.
Mm.
Nope, haven't won anything. So like, yeah, bro, I
Mm.
respect people who win and can continuously and consistently win, bro. So with all that winning, bro, there's got to be a memory or something that stands out the most. What was like that memory, that you can look back on like that, that moment?
I think it was the first one, the first year,
Mhm.
like being that first ever team to do it. Um, After not knowing how the league would be or anything like that, and then winning away from home. I think that memory always stays. Is just knowing you'll forever be the first team to win. So I think that one, and then the last year I was there. I think just how the game went and the type of season I had, having a good season and us winning the way we did. I think I'll always remember those two. But I think the first one will be the most special for sure.
Nah, that sounds dope, bro. Nah, and I respect that.
Yeah,
Because I definitely,
yeah,
you said you won the first year, the second year, and then you lost the third, and then won fourth and the fifth.
yeah,
Who did you
yeah.
guys lose to that third year?
We lost to Pacific. So funny enough, he's a coach at Phoenix now. The coach that was there, he's a coach at
Nah,
Phoenix now.
I didn't even clock that, bro.
So
I didn't
yeah,
even
so
clock that.
yeah,
Wow.
so he knew me from that league, and then obviously he beat us that last year. We joke about it all the time because we had played in Honduras a semifinal on the Wednesday,
Hmm.
and then the final was on the Saturday, and we flew back in like less than 48 hours before the final, and then we lost 1-0 to them. So I always like he always told me in my face that he was the only team to beat us, but I was like, there's an asterisk beside it. But yeah, funny enough, he's a coach here now, and that's how I ended up being in Phoenix now.
Wow, bro. And I'm just thinking me as a player, bro. Like that's crazy that you guys had a game on Wednesday and then had the final on
Yeah.
Saturday. So I can only
Yeah,
imagine
so flew from Honduras
travel
on
too. Definitely.
Thursday morning.
Wow.
You know? Yeah, so ended up we were playing from 30 degrees weather to like minus 14 in like 2 days. And then we lost.
Man, that's not easy. And from what you told me in the past about the travel and especially the travel in Canada and just even just travel in general, bro, and
Yeah.
the US and other lower divisions, bro, it's just like
Mm.
difficult, bro. It's
Yeah, it's difficult. Without charters, man, it's tough. And Canada's a big country, so just flying from anything from Toronto to Vancouver was like 5 hours minimum. Or like 5 hours. So yeah, it's always long flights and stuff, but gotta make it work.
mm. So moving forward, bro, to Memphis, bro. So you're at Forge there for 5 years. You ended up, making the move to USL Championship and Memphis, and that's where your boy we linked up, bro.
Yeah.
That's where the intro, that's where it all started, bro. So I guess one of the biggest things for me is like, what do you think is like the biggest difference in the leagues between the CPL and the USL Championship, like stuff that you didn't think was going to be something that you thought maybe that you didn't realize it was going to be, or opposite, vice versa.
Yeah. I think the USL Championship is like it's a tougher league. Like guys are more experienced and more the games it feels more gritty. Like those games, you have to really dig deep to win these games. And like I said, you're playing against older guys, more experienced guys, for the most part compared to the CPL. So I think that was the biggest jump, and then just the physical side of it too, and the travel. The travel is tough because there's a lot of layovers and there's a lot of stuff like that that we didn't really have in CPL, especially leaving from Toronto. It wasn't the biggest airport in the country, so we never had to do that. So I think just those two things, but I think it's definitely a good level, and it was a good change and a good jump for me, and a good, yeah, it's a good something that I wanted in my career, like a new challenge. So yeah, it's been good.
Enjoy learning what it takes to become a better player from professional soccer players? Well, how would you like to work with professional players one-on-one? Now you can with Be Pro by Perfect Soccer. Head over to perfectsoccerskills.com/BEPRO to apply to work with our network of pro players today.
So what do you think is what would you call the ultimate goal for you, right? Like what do you wanna achieve? Yeah, you've won, bro, a lot. So like, what
Hmm.
you wanna achieve in a sense of your personal goals and like the level you want to play at? Like what's that saying?
Yeah, I think to get to the MLS, I think it's probably the biggest goal, and I know like I've been close like two times leaving Forge. I had the opportunity to go, and then with green card and papers, it didn't work out. So I think I still have the ability to get there, and I know I have the talent to get there. It's just I think maybe this is just a stepping stone for me, and yeah, I gotta take advantage of it really. So yeah, that's my end goal, hopefully.
Nah, I respect that. Rooting for you.
Mm.
Definitely one of the best goalies I played with, bro. So I think that's doable, bro. I don't know why you think your feet are so good, but to each their own, bro. I'm listening.
Hit
But
it, hit it.
seriously, bro. I personally enjoyed playing with you, bro. It was a good time, bro. Always.
Mm.
Wish,
Yeah,
got
Memphis was
more
fun,
time
man.
on the field. Yeah, bro. We
Yeah.
were in the trenches, bro, for sure. But which will move us forward now, bro, to where you're at, bro. Arguably one of the best clubs in the USL Championship, bro. Phoenix. How are you
Mm.
settling over there? What, 6 games in? What, 6 games in?
Yeah, six,
In
six,
the year?
yeah.
So yeah, how is
Yeah.
everything over there settling in? The team, the staff. You mentioned you have the same coach or coach you played against the Pacific when you were a Forge. How is everything going on that front?
No, it's good, man. Like you said, definitely one of the best clubs in the USL, especially coming from Phoenix. Like, it's a big jump. You have everything you need here, from the owners to the coaching staff. It's all good. And yeah, I have the competition here that I wanted. That's gonna keep making me better. Good goalkeeper coach. So I just have to use all the resources I have here and just buckle down and just keep getting better, keep progressing. But yeah, I'm thankful to be at a club like this that has everything you need, especially at this level. So yeah, it's been good. It's been good for sure. And I remember when we were here in Phoenix with Memphis last year, and I played here, and I was like, wow, if there's one place I want to be in the USL, it's here. And a couple months later, I'm here. So definitely thankful for that.
Nah, bro. We right before the call started, I showed you my reality at the moment. It's snowing while you're out here
Hmm.
in the palm trees. Hey man, literally different realities we're talking about. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Not bad compared to Toronto right now, definitely. So
man, Canada's cold, bro. I'm talking to guys here in
yeah,
brick right now.
yeah,
I'm like, yeah, that's that,
yeah. How you
bro.
liking Colorado, man?
I'm liking it, man. It's been difficult. I think the one of the biggest difficulties for me was dealing with the altitude. It's different
Mm,
going from sea level to altitude, and the weather. The weather here, bro, was literally 76 degrees yesterday, and it's
mm.
32 and snowing today. Bro, bro,
Good luck, man. Good luck.
come on, like, this is stuff like you can't write. Like it was like
Yeah.
my girl was like, yeah, I can literally tan today, and then
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow I have to have a big coat on. Like that,
Yeah.
that's just weird, you know? That's just all
Different.
over the place.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we play tomorrow and it's supposed to be snowing again. When it's been like
Really?
60s and 70s all week. Now it's snowing.
Wow.
So
Wow.
it's just like the weather was the biggest adjustment as well. Like people were like, yo,
Yeah.
it'll snow in May. I said, May?
Mm. That's too
It's
much.
supposed to be
That's too
sunny and
much.
beautiful in May. It's like, yeah, but
Mm.
just have just be ready for it to snow in May and you'll be fine. And it's just Colorado Springs. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I guess that is what it is, man. But
Uh,
But yeah, bro, we're done with the business side of the portion, bro. We're gonna get into
mm.
the structure, just fun questions, bro. We'll start with, bro, cause I know you, bro, off the field, bro. What's your favorite cheat meal?
Mm. Candy, man. Candy. I love candy. I eat like a bag of Skittles before like every game at halftime. So yeah, candy always for sure.
That's actually for the first time I ever saw that. I thought you were so unserious. I think I saw that before you played. I'm like, yo, this guy is beyond unserious. There's no way
Yeah,
he's Skittles right now and just like vibing. There's no chance.
yeah. I literally can't play. I can't tell you. It's probably been since college that I haven't played a game without Skittles or candy. I have to have it. It's like a mental thing now. Yeah,
Bro, bro, to be honest, I'm on the same wavelength, but with me with gum, I have like the same type of gum that I
yeah.
it's just for familiarity, but Skittles
I
with
chew gum at every game too. Yeah, need that.
bro, always try to do that.
Yeah,
Uh,
keeps the mind going.
swear, bro. All right, bro. The kids want to know, bro. You're a goalie, bro, so it should be even better, bro. Messi or
Yeah.
Ronaldo?
I think Messi. I'd say Messi. Yeah,
Respect
yeah.
that,
I don't know. Yeah, Messi.
bro. All my friends playing against him nowadays, bro. I'm like, yo, just like, you think I can catch Messi in an open cup or like
Yeah, that's the hope, man. That's the hope.
That's what I'm saying, bro. All right, bro. Is it football or soccer, bro?
Football, man. Football. I know here in America they say, and North America is soccer, but it's football. Doesn't even sound right saying soccer, to be honest.
Yeah, I say football, and then people kind of confused, bro. And then after that, okay, soccer, yeah, soccer. Cool.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
bro.
football for sure.
We have some core values, bro. P is for passion, right? So, like, what makes you passionate about the game of soccer? What makes you, want to get better, keep winning, achieving more? Like, what keeps driving you, man?
I think it's a love for the game, man. I think it's a love for the game, and everything is brought to my life and everywhere it's brought me. And I think once you have the love and the passion for the game, and you'll always want more for yourself, and you
Mhm.
just gotta have that drive. But yeah, I think that's for me.
Bro, I respect that. I'm in alignment with that. I'm similar with me. It's just wanting to get better, passion,
Mm.
keep pushing, right? You just always want to get better. Like, I guess hopefully I haven't felt that at the moment, but like, I know a lot of guys were retired. They like lost that feeling, and then that's when, time is up. So,
Yeah,
God
once
willing,
you lose that thing, that's when it goes. The game goes, man.
exactly. God willing, a long time, bro, for us.
Mm.
But our CEO, bro, Quincy Amarikwa, he always has 5 questions that guests, we ask guests. Um, Hey man, I won't lie to you. I've been on the podcast a few times and these have made me think. So we're gonna give you these 5 questions, bro, and then we'll end it. But but
We lock in, got you.
locked in, you ready? Uh,
Locked in, man.
All right, bro. So what is the most important skill/quality that helped you become a successful pro?
Skill or quality?
Skill or quality?
I think work ethic.
Okay.
You gotta have a strong work ethic. Yeah, I think like every training session matters. When people aren't around, it matters what you do, what you put in your body, just every day on the pitch. I think you put that work in, and you'll receive all the good that comes with that. So I think having a strong work ethic um, is what's important for me. Number one.
Respect. Okay, I'm with that. No, I agree with that. All right, the second one. What is the biggest mistake pro players are making?
Mm. Yeah, I think getting lost in the whole social media world. I think
Ah,
people, I think people sometimes they're worried about what the outside world thinks or how
mm,
they're perceived on or off the pitch more than the work that they do on the pitch. Sometimes I think maybe the social media thing, people need to, leave that alone, let that come naturally. But the work you do on the pitch is most important.
you're right, bro. It's Saturdays, bro. That's where the money's made, bro.
Exactly.
Still not online.
Exactly.
Triston Henry saying this guy, not me. This is Triston.
And if I'm saying it, it must be true.
All right, bro. So what advice would you give to a young player trying to go pro? We'll say even specifically we'll narrow it down to a goalie, bro.
mm, that's tough. Uh, I think put the work in. Goes back to work ethic, and then I always I coach some goalkeepers sometime, and I always say pick one goalkeeper that you love and just study them. Watch their games, watch trainings if you can, just watch what they've done to get where they are today, and just focus on that. So me growing up, I always loved like Iker Casillas, so I always watched him, watched his training, anything I could to watch of him. And I think just having like a role model, someone that you want to emulate in your life and as a player, and just follow that. Just work hard and good things will happen.
I respect that. So you say Casillas is your favorite goalie of all time?
Buffon, but then Casillas was more my build, more a little bit more modern than Buffon, so I think I went more
Okay,
towards him.
GG. Okay. Man, that
Yeah,
man's a
GG
legend.
legend, man,
Oh, legend.
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 I used to
Italian
watch
legend.
him. I used to watch the same highlight video from him before every single game as a kid. Same one.
I had a similar thing, bro. This is crazy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say right now, it's crazy because he's not in my position, right? I used to watch
yeah.
clips of Eden Hazard, bro, running through players.
Yeah.
That's that, for some reason, 2013, 2014, of him just running through players
Yeah,
just got me locked. I was like, yo, this guy was just next level. I had no business.
but you should be defending them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have no business watching somebody just
Yeah.
but for some reason I'm like, yo, this clicked with me. I haven't watched that video in a minute.
Mhm.
Like I was watched that video and bro, just running through players 2013, 2014. No fear, bro. I don't know what I was doing. That made me feel
Yeah.
ready for the game, you know? Um,
Maybe you have to watch it after this video.
bro, I might
Yeah.
have.
I might pull up the Buffon video again.
What is something most people think is true, but you believe isn't?
But that most people believe is true.
Yeah, but you
That's
believe isn't.
that is aliens.
That there's aliens.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with football. Is this a football question? I don't know.
Life, bro. Anything.
Oh yeah, aliens, man. I don't know.
Where's this? Where are you getting this? Where you know getting this information, bro?
Cause no way there's aliens, man. Like it seems like a cartoon. Like tell me there's people up in another planet living, man. No chance.
So you think we're alone? No, I'm not, bro. I
There's
didn't mean
no aliens,
wait.
man.
I'm saying you
Nah, I don't know, man. I
think we're
can't.
this whole universe. We're alone, bro.
We're alone, man. We're alone. We're alone. We're alone. There's
Hey,
no way. And that they look like that, especially, is no chance, man.
bro, don't listen to
No
the
chance.
end of like, okay, what an alien looks like on a movie.
There's no chance. You tell me there's people on another planet living like us? Nah, no chance.
Okay, so aliens is so something you believe that is true. The other people you
Mm.
don't believe aliens are real.
Nah. It is not real, man.
Yo, that's the clip right there. That's the clip.
Yeah,
Tristan Henry, aliens aren't real, bro. That's the clip.
aliens are not real. Clip it, man. Clip it.
All right, bro. The last one, bro. What is something you'd move forward with if you weren't scared of a bad outcome?
I would move forward with if I wasn't scared of a bad outcome. uh, um, oh, that's tough. So that means, can you answer that first? What's your answer? Help me
Gee,
out.
bro, this is not about
Yeah,
me, bro.
I'm scared to move forward with. I don't know. I don't know. That's tough.
Bro, it could be
Move
anything.
forward.
Like, okay, I'll use an example, right? Something
Oh,
I
all right. You
well,
okay?
you got no, you got it. You
No,
got it.
no, no. I don't have one. I don't have one. I want to hear what you got to say.
Okay. So once again, guys, the question is, what is something you'd move forward with if you weren't scared of a bad outcome, right? So 29, I'm a little bit older now, right? But I'd say a few years back, like the biggest thing for me was like I drop everything in America and go over to Europe and just go on trials and try to make it there. Like,
Mm,
because bro, the bad outcome there is no team, no money, no job, right? But
mm,
that's in the back of everyone's head of like, yo, what if I can't make it?
yeah.
What if? But this is also not specifically about football. This is about anything in life, bro. So I just use football as an
Yeah.
example to bridge the gap.
Mm. Uh, okay. Ah, man. Maybe having kids.
Okay.
Is that weird?
No,
Yeah.
it works.
Because I feel like it's easy to do, but it's really not. And then once you have them, you're stuck with them for 18 years. So
This
right now, I'm like,
man only thinks he's control. Only thinks he's taking care of kids for 18. Yeah, bro. I don't know, man.
No,
I
I'm
don't.
joking. I'm joking.
I swear, I
But
swear.
yeah,
What's that? They still taking care of me now, bro. I'm 29.
yeah, exactly, man. So yeah, that's what I'm scared of. But I'm sure once you do it, and like a lot of things in life, you'll find a way and you'll make a way. So, and when it comes to football too, like you said, like going on trials and stuff, you said sometimes you have to make yourself uncomfortable to progress and get better. So I like that answer too, the one you gave. Good.
Bro. I respect that, bro. I appreciate you opening up, bro. Because I didn't know that. And I consider bro, I consider us close, bro, boys, bro. So it's good to
Yeah,
learn something new. But
yeah, for sure.
But yeah, bro, that's all I got for you, bro. I don't want to take up too much time. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you hopping on the pod. Give some insight to you young guys, man. Listen up. The biggest thing I can take from this is hard work, determination, man, and adapting. This man has won
Yeah,
multiple championships. What altogether six. He's a Hall of Famer, right? He's a Hall of Famer, and what four
yeah.
Golden Gloves altogether in your career? Because you won.
Three.
Three? Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Three Golden
yeah,
Gloves,
three.
six
Yeah,
championships. And I would love
yeah.
to say another one on the way, but that means beating me, so no. So, negative. So we
Listen,
can
at
we can
least,
leave, we
hopefully,
can
it'll be
leave him
one
at six.
for one of us.
Leave him at six
Yeah,
championships. Tristan's
yeah,
career, especially in the USA Championship, as long as I'm around, six. That's cool. I got to get my first. I got to get my feet wet. So.
yeah, for sure. Now I'm rooting for you too, man. Don't worry, don't worry.
I appreciate that, but once again, I appreciate
Yeah,
it, bro. Hope we can play again in the future, bro. It was an honor, bro.
yeah.
Um, yeah, man. I appreciate you hopping on. Mad respect.
Appreciate you having me, man. Akeem's a good dude, y'all. Listen to this guy, man. He's a good dude. Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you guys. We dipping out.
Yeah.
Quincy Amarikwa here, and thanks again for listening. If you enjoyed today's episode, please be sure to share it with someone you feel will get some value from it. And if you could take a moment to leave a review of our podcast wherever you're listening and let us know who you'd like us to interview next, we'll get working on that right away. You can listen to this full episode and more at perfectsoccerskills.com/radio. That's perfectsoccerskills.com/RADIO. You can also enter to win free weekly soccer prizes, goals, balls, jerseys, player meet and greets, and more by heading over to perfectsoccerskills.com/PSTM to enter to win for free today.